Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to viewers to some more STORMWORKS. We are back yet again working on the recovery ship. And what did we do last time? Last time we were in this room in here, I think. Let's come on in. Oh, door's open, ready for us already. I have done some changes. Let's see. We've got this room here. This is probably the easiest way for you to see this. We moved our med bay over here, which is fine. I did add some railing around here just to keep us from falling in when we come from this way. Can I even get through this door? So when we run through this door, we don't fall in heavy seas. So I've wrapped that around, made it a little easier just to kind of keep us from falling. We've got access here. I did make kind of some railing around here, and I moved all of our microcontrollers out of the way and reshaped this area here just so we could walk around the front. It just makes it a little easier getting around in here, so you don't have to always walk around the backside here. Let's see. Somebody said that this area is now exposed to tidal waves and the entire boat was going to flood. I agree. So we've got doors on everything now. So we got doors here. This is where our staircase goes up, and that goes into our what we were calling our dining area now. So we had our bridge walkway here. That goes to the bridge, and it used to come down and go here, but that changed because things downstairs changed. So I worked offline and got this staircase done, which comes down. This is our area that we were calling our equipment bay. So I've just kind of opened this up a lot just so we can kind of move through here with some flow. I might turn this staircase around, I'm not sure, but I feel like I like the way this works a lot. It works really well to kind of move through here and get things done. Med bay, all that. You can come to this side, run to this side. Yeah, all this works perfect. But today, I think what I want to work on is I talked about making the deck split open and that we could be able to pull ships and submarines through. Now I've moved the cranes all the way to the back, so you can see here that I feel like we have a problem here. If there was a helicopter here, these ropes would all be in the way. Plus, if we were rescuing something, all this would be in the way as well. So we need to find somewhere to put our helipad that's not going to be in the way of servicing and rescuing vehicles. And I think what we could do here is if I come back to say this guy here, let's hop on and let's make this guy go left a little bit. Yep, the crane's gonna go down because the ropes are just pulling through. But I'm thinking that we do something like this right here, and we stop and we say put the helipad up top here, and that way this gives us all this area underneath to work around, and put both cranes on the same working systems, so they'll slide back to back just with one steering wheel. And I think that'll be a lot more useful, so we can always keep our helicopter up top. Might be a little easier to land. Now we will have some problems if we're using a larger VTOL. We probably won't be able to land on this. We might have to land on the back of the deck. There's that mysterious crate that keeps floating around. So that could be a thing, but this will give us the ability to say fold the center of the deck down and still keep a helicopter on board, because that is something that I want to do. So let's grab this. Let's get this. Look at all these points here. We're gonna grab this. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, okay, ropes and things. All right, so we're gonna grab this. My idea is to say, well, here's what we want. We want to be able to get rid of this entire section here. We want to be able to open this up so that we could bring something up through the center pontoons and then drop it on the deck. That's the idea. So let's do this. Let's cut out our helipad here and let's think about where this can actually go. Okay, let's grab everything that we need for this. That is all of it. Let's resize this. We just want the helipad. We'll get that and that. We want to cut this out. Yes, because we're removing it all together. We're going to bring it up and out of the way. Okay, so let's paste that. We'll come back in here. Let's go ahead and put mirror mode on just to make things a little easier. That is going to go like that. And we can kind of leave that like that for now. So now we got to move these guys around and move it so that they are, so this actually sits perfectly inside this. All right, so let's come over here. I think I can separate these. Yeah, we should be able to separate these. We'll just copy all of this, and we'll have to put some sort of ladder on this as well, just so that the pilots can get down from up top. And maybe we'll do a walkway over to there or something too. I don't know. We'll have to figure out what we can do with this. I think that is everything we need. Let's cut that and see. Yeah, I think that is actually pretty good. I'm about to do both of these. I'm about to move both of these just so we don't have to struggle here. And I think that is right on. If I go one more, is that it? That is it, because I'm looking at this block here. Okay, so we're gonna paste this. Okay, so let's come over here. We're gonna remove this, slide that over into that, clear. And then we'll just have to add to that because it's got our lights on it. Okay, everything should be okay. That's fine, we'll refix all that, cut that. I'm gonna slide that to right there, I believe. I think that's pretty good. Okay, we'll paste that. Let's come in here and fix all of this. Easy enough. And we can just fill that in, and we'll just repaint our yellow. Ooh, hello. There we go. Let's make this track come all the way to here. We can really get it off the back of the boat if we had to. Okay, let's fill that in somehow. That didn't get done. Okay, now we're gonna come over here and let's fix all of this up. So we'll get rid of this, get rid of this, we'll get rid of that, just so we don't have to repaint. Let's fill all that in. Come on, there we go. We'll merge this with that. We'll merge this with that. Now we're gonna come in here and we're gonna grab the helipad. We've got that. Let's get the lights. Want to make sure we get all those. Cut that. And did I do the measurements right? Okay, looks like we did. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna sit it on top of this, just like that. Cool. So we'll paste it. And go ahead and merge this with that one and this with that one. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna fix this. So let's go ahead and we'll get all that out of here. Make it nice and flat. Perfect. Now we can merge this with this. Now we only need one set of controls for this entire build up here. Oh man, that is way up there, isn't it? That feels way up there. We're gonna need this though. It's gonna have to be like this so that we can have our folding doors down here. That's the only way we're gonna be able to do this. All right, so let's come over here. Let's make this look nice and neat. We'll fill all that in like that, like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We've got 2 blocks on either side of this. So let's do the same thing here. We'll just go ahead and fill in all that. It'll give us a little bit extra area to land on. And I don't see that being a problem. And there we go. Quite the helipad here. Okay, so I've done that. Let's I think I want to get rid of this steering wheel here. We don't need any of that. I don't think we need any of that. Let's just rebuild this out. But I think that can go like that. Is everything still kind of hooked up into these guys? No. So this is our up track. Okay, so we'll go up, up and up, and then this is our down, down and down. And I think, let's see, I gotta get the cranes done. So this is our up here. So this will go up, up, which means this is down, down, and down. Okay, so we should have controls for these all through this system here. I kind of want to make a ladder. Maybe I'm going to do it on this side since we've got our helm on the other there. So let's see. How do we do this? How do we do this? I want to do like that real quick, and then maybe a block there. We'll get rid of this. Let's go to ladders. Ladder, ladder, ladder. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Idea. Let's get rid of this, and we want a hinge. Hinge. Robotic hinge, and we'll put it like right there. Maybe one lower. Nope, because it won't move like that. So it does have to be right there. Actually, it needs to be up one more. It needs to be like right there. Okay, can we put a ladder on this? Ladder. We do that. Then we can go like this all the way up. All right, this is good. This is good. Oops, I don't need those. And then from here, ooh, what do? We delete this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Nope, not that one. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Pipe, drag those down, drag that down, and that should fold up against this. Let's go ahead and, you know, just for the sake of making this look like it's all part of the ladder, we'll do that. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if we need that. Let's just fill this in like that. And we'll fill those in like that. And there we go. Let's get a constant number for this. Constant number. We can plop that in right here. This will go to our hinge, and it probably doesn't need to be any more than like 0.15, honestly. Let's spawn that in. I want to see what this looks like. Oh man, that is crazy with this hell. Oh, okay, we went the wrong way, but the angle actually looks pretty good right there. Okay, let's grab this. Let's come back, and we're just gonna put a negative in front of this. And that should solve that problem right there. All right, cool. That actually works. Can I grab this and go up it? Yeah, we can. So we can climb up here. We can get to the helipad, which is nice. We're gonna fall off of this. Okay, that was okay. That's manageable. And then we can come over here and we can, if you can see it, you can grab the ladder and then you can walk your way down. All right, cool. That works. Now we gotta fix this, the big gaping hole that we have here in the deck. And what's going on here? What are you guys doing? This feels like a new feature. What do you guys do? What do you guys do? Why is this wobbly like this? Okay, cool. Well, let's grab this. We're gonna come to the back here and we're gonna cut all of this out because I want all of this to open. And I feel like it needs to open at least to like right here. Maybe let's do it right here. And then what we could do is we could do rail and kind of a safety set right here across that. Okay, let's go mirror mode. We'll grab our end segment here and we can do one in the middle And that should be good to keep us from falling off through here when these gates are open or these doors. The back, we're not going to worry about it because you shouldn't really be back there. Now, how do we want this to work? Do I want these to fold? The other thing I'm having is now that we've done this, this feels very fragile. I know that it won't break in game, but just visually, this feels very fragile. And I'm almost tempted to cut out some of this section here and make this a little thicker in here like that. And you know what? We might do that. We might just go ahead and do that. We'll do it like that. Then I'm gonna have to box in the entire thing here. How do I go about this? Well, for now, I can do it like that. That's fine. We'll just close that off. And then we can build under like this. Okay, so that's a start. And then we can kind of go off of this one here. And we'll fill in all of that. Okay, we'll get rid of these little pieces here. Fill in this. And then we'll just put a wall across here like that. We'll fill in that. Oh, come on. We're upside down, so it's not working like I want it to. Okay, hang on. Let's get into position here. Where are we? Here we are. We can fill that in. Now we're left with this. Ooh, it's not as, doesn't look as good as I thought it was gonna look. Here's what we can do. Let's come in here. Am I okay with the sides? The sides seem okay, so let's fill these in. We'll fill in that side. We'll fill in the back. So now we just have some voids here to just kind of hold some air, which is fine. We'll do that. And actually, that'll make that sit in there a lot nicer, I think. Let's do this. Let's mimic some of these corners here. We could do this, cross like that. Honestly, we could just kind of come across like this. If it'll let me. Why, game? Why? Okay, how about this? We'll go right there, and then right there. Will that stop that from going in there? No, it will not. Okay, perfect. So then let's get rid of all this, and this. We'll fill that in. Okay, so that feels nice and snug in there. And now we just got to fix these issues here. I'm just going to fill in all of that. So it looks like it has like a nice little thing to kind of just slide up into. And what do we do here? Like that? That should be pretty good. We can kind of do the same thing back here, maybe, or not necessarily. We can at least round these corners off. Let's at least round these corners off there. I dig that. So now the boat feels like it has some rigidity to it, and we can actually, that boat is nice and hidden in there now. What do we do for the front here, though? This looks super ugly now. Well, the 1x4s, will they fit in here? Oh my gosh, they actually line up perfect. Let's do that. I'm gonna put those all the way across here. I got an extra, okay. That. Luckily, we are mirroring it, so we don't have to do it on both sides. And there we go. So now what do we do about these? Ooh, these are, this is gonna be the hard part here, is transitioning from this to that. And I think the only thing that we can do is it's gonna have to look something like this. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Maybe not right there though. Hang on. That'll go across there like that. That will feed. Okay, so we just got to go down with it, and that will go there. Yeah, there's going to be some weird gaps in here, and I don't know how to not have these gaps. If I get rid of this, and then I'm going to have to get rid of that, and then that. So then this comes all the way over into here, which now we have a weird gap here. So I think for the time being, I'm going to leave it like that. You're not going to see this section a whole lot under here, and we'll probably end up painting the boat a different color anyway, so it won't stand out. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing back here. So this is our service area for bringing up other vehicles. I think having them fold down will be better, because once something is lifted up into this area, if we try to close doors, we might actually be hitting the vessel. So I think folding down is the way to go. So let's go back, let's get ourselves some hinges, and I think we'll just go with the robotic hinges just for, we'll do door hinges. We'll do door hinges. We'll do one here up front. We'll do one there. We'll do one all the way at the back here. That should be good. And then that's kind of on that line there. That's kind of on that line there. So how many lines we got in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. So 1, 2, 3. We can put one right here. And hopefully this gives us the stability that we need. Let's go ahead and hook all these up to each other. Do it like that, and we'll do it like that. Now let's merge these. So we got that piece, got that piece. So this should connect to here, and then this connects to here. I think what we're gonna do is wedges, just so we don't have any locking up here. Hopefully that goes all the way across. It does, perfect. And then we're just gonna have to have these guys meet in the middle somewhere. And it looks like one side is gonna be longer than the other. That's fine, not a worries. What do we do here now? Now we got to paint this so that we know that this is an area of concern. So we're going to paint that white, and then we're going to go back, get our yellow. And you don't want to stand anywhere in this area while things are happening. Just like that. You know what? just like that. We'll put it all the way across there instead. And you know what, we can double yellow this, why not? This is a huge area of safety. There we go. And I almost feel like we need one running down this. Wow, that was as straight as I can make it, wasn't it? No, it was not. All right, let's clean that up, paint that yellow, paint that yellow, paint that white. And now I need this to be yellow as well. Okay, so yellow all the way down the center, and we'll drag it all the way there. Now that's good. So now you know that the center splits open, and you don't want to be standing there when it does. All right, let's finish painting all of that. Oh, nope, we want yellow, not white. And there we go. Controls for this, let's go ahead, and I think we can just put a button here. And let's go to toggle, make it white, put an indicator there like that. And this will be called deck gate, deck door. What are we calling this thing? Is this a deck door, deck hatch? Okay, we're gonna call it a deck hatch for now. That's gonna be a thing. We need a switch box. I'm gonna grab my little mini switch box here. We'll just kind of stick it on the side here like it's part of this for now, so I can hook this up. And then I want to hook this up to you. Where'd the other ones go? Here they are. You and you. All right, what do we want to set this to? I want this to open, so maybe just a good old-fashioned 1. Okay, let's try this. All right, here's our boat. So we should have the ability, if I come over to here, I should have the ability to slide this back and forth. All right, that works. The ropes, we're catching on the ropes now. We can slide all the way back. Perfect. Okay, that works. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could open up the hatch, and they're going the wrong way, but it does work. It does work. Okay, so let's flip this around. Easiest thing for us to do is put a negative in front of this. Now we got a -1. We'll spawn that in again, and we'll test that. All right, so here we are. We can go left. We can go right. We should be able to go all the way to the end. So if I go add some rope to this, there we go. We can go all the way to the end. There we go. So we could do a rescue mission off. I might separate the cranes so that we can individually use each one. I don't think I need to have these going up and down at the exact same time. It would be nice, but yes. Anyway, let's get this open. Perfect. Oh, our winches are still going. Our winches are still going. There we go. So there we go. So now we have the ability. Okay, yep, there we go. Crane is lowering itself. There's a lot of friction in the pulleys. I'm noticing that. I've got a lot of weights on that, and there's a lot of friction in the pulleys. It's almost like the ropes have weight to them. But there you go. Now we can actually open up the middle of the deck, and we could bring sunken ships, sunken submarines, whatever we need to up and into the boat. Once it is lifted up, we can then close the deck, and then we'll need to have some way of securing this. So I need some anchor points here. Sometimes you just got to run it through your head until you figure out what all you need. So let's go anchors. I'm gonna use the hinges as a place point for these. So I'll do one there, and one there. And I don't think we need really any more than that. Honestly, I mean, even just having 2 of them hooked, we should be pretty good. Up here, we've got a couple for our helicopter. That should be fine. Yeah, I think I'm actually excited about this. This is really cool. I was wondering about what I was going to do with the helipad. I was thinking about maybe putting it up front, but I feel like it's a little harder to land on the front of a ship with a helicopter unless the helipad is really high up and you can miss this stuff. Otherwise, the boat has to stop and it has to be in the wind. All sorts of factors have to change for this. So now that this is like this, let's give it one more go. Let's get it out to sea. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to do something with these ropes here. Something's gotta happen with this rope system. We'll just go ahead and lock these in for now, and we'll bring this forward. We'll use the ropes to lock it in. There we go. Everything's good. Let's get up here. We're gonna crank up. The helipad feels a little high, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And you know, we can put a ladder right here as well, so that when it is in this position, they can actually just jump off onto the main deck. So that might be something we need to consider. But I like that. I like that. That gives the helicopter pilot the ability to come in and land. Now the smoke's a little bit in the way. That's going to be kind of a problem. But we could slide the helipad to the back of the boat so that smoke's not in the way. Lots of abilities here. But we finally got the deck the way I wanted it, which is really nice. The whole point of this boat was to have the hulls separate so they could split open, and then we could bring a boat up into the center. But I think that's all I got for today, you guys. If you are enjoying the series, make sure you throw a like on this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Keep throwing me your ideas, guys. I'm going to keep throwing them back at this boat. I've got a ton more ideas. There's a ton of comments that I haven't addressed yet, so keep them coming. And yeah, guys, we will see you in the next one.